Okay, this is going to be another little podcast, if you want, on I Told You So. Now, I'm doing a series of these. I finally got to the point where I'm tired of hearing all of the excuses that athletes give when they have an injury, or coaches give, or the team gives, and so on. And many times I predict what's going to be happening, and sure enough, in enough time, the prediction comes true. And it's really based all around training and what kind of training is done. Like, for example, the latest injury sustained by one of the Padres pitchers, Clayton Richards, with a sore shoulder, and he was placed on the disabled list. And what was intriguing about it, that he was really disappointed and surprised, as was the team and the other players. After all, Richards was the most fit person on the team. He was the bodybuilder. He could probably make, maybe not be featured, but he could be featured in the bodybuilding magazine. He's pretty well cut up. But he was a major full-time bodybuilder. So I even wrote about this. I said, being a bodybuilder is great in terms of general fitness, but not being a pitcher. He needs sport-specific pitching exercises. And if he's not doing these sport-specific exercises, he's going to get injured. Because the bodybuilding develops the muscles, but not the way they're used in pitching. This is the key. Bodybuilding is great for developing of the body and the musculature, but not the way the muscles are used in a sport. And more specifically, in this case, the way they're used in pitching. He has to do pitching-specific exercises. He has to develop strength, the way it's displayed in the pitching motion. Not just to have strong muscles. This doesn't mean anything today. Everything is very specific. We have to take a look at it. And team members and coaches should not be surprised that he got an injury. There should be hands down, it's known, it's going to happen. Where's the training that's specific to the pitching? Where's the explosive training? Where's the speed training? Where's the technique work? Is his technique commensurate with his physical abilities? Now, one thing, when you take a look at his technique, you'll see that he doesn't bring the elbow back as far as possible. The elbow stays in line with your shoulder all the time. So this is another indication where he's getting, the muscles are so strong and tight that they're not allowing for a full range of motion. So he has to rely on increased arm speed. So he's trying to throw harder with the arm. He's not using the body the way he should. The body's not producing the power. The arm has to do it. And as a result, it gets overused. The muscles are not prepared for this kind of stress. And so it's no wonder that eventually he's going to break down and doesn't have the fine touches that are needed. So the bottom line here, all athletes, and pitchers in particular, need to do exercises that are specific to the pitching motion. The bodybuilding is a great base. I'm not saying don't do bodybuilding. Do it, it's great. But it's a base. It's not the final end result. And that's where their problem is. But if we use it as a base and then build on it with sport-specific pitching exercises, then we see a world of difference. He could be phenomenal. He could be very, very good. But he's going to have to change the way he trains. And he needs more work on his technique. He starts doing those two, he could be great. One of the best pitchers around. Especially with his work ethic and the way he likes to work out. So he could be an excellent, one of the best pitchers in the league. But if he's going to maintain his present program, he's never going to make it.